Hi, I'm Dr. Reynolds. I work here at Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. I'm a family physician trained in rural family medicine, and then I also do sports medicine. I grew up in Provo, Utah, played football at BYU, medical school at the University of Utah, then did my residency at the family medicine residency of Idaho, and then after residency came here. I love the beauty, the place geographically here. I love the people, and I love that there's a certain type of get-it-done person that lives here and thrives here. Really any sports me and my family love. Jet skiing, being on the lake, ATVs, power sports, that kind of stuff. I think what I want you to know more than anything else is that I'm here for you, that I take that duty to you very seriously, and I want to provide you with the information or the guidelines that you need to make a good decision, and that I have your best interest at heart.
Welcome to Bear Lake High School basketball. On this Thursday night, it's the second round of the district championship. The Marsh Valley Eagles in town, set to take on the Bear Lake Bears. We got about 14 minutes to tip off, and it's winners bracket action tonight. These are the 1 and 2 seeds. They are the winners from Tuesday night. The Bears took care of business against the Snake River Panthers, and Marsh Valley took care of business against Snake River. Bears won by 40. Marsh Valley won by 30. Both teams had easy first round wins, and they now take each other on. The winner of this is almost guaranteed a spot in the state tournament. 1.5 teams from this district go to state, and the winner of this will have to lose twice not to be the district champion. So this is a big game. The loser will face the winner of the Snake River American Falls game that is taking place in Snake River tonight. Tip off at 7 o'clock up there, so as soon as that game is final, we'll let you know, because the loser of this game will host the winner of that game on Saturday night. So that's how the bracket stands. The rankings, the Bears stand at number 2 in the state of Idaho in the 4A division. And the Marsh Valley Eagles stand at number 4 in the state of Idaho in the 4A division. According to the computers, the Bears would be a 7-point favorite tonight. And according to the regular season, both games have been not that close comparatively to what the computers say they should be. The Bears went to Marsh Valley and won that game 51-24. They had a running clock for most of the end of that game, and it was a 27-point win for the Bears. And then when Marsh Valley came here, it was 61-39. No running clock, but still a 22-point win for the Bear Lake Bears. So the Bears won by 27 and 22 in the 2 previous matchups. The computers say it should be closer than that, and we'll see as the game goes on tonight. Like I mentioned, both of these teams likely, the winner of this game almost guaranteed, but both these teams actually likely to advance to the state tournament. For the 5th district, which we sit in, is guaranteed 1.5 spots. The winner of the district championship goes to state for sure. The second place team, the runner-up team, would play a play-in game, most likely against McCall-Donnelly. And if we go back to the rankings, the Bears sit at number 2 in the state, and Marsh Valley sits at 4. McCall-Donnelly and or Coe Valley Christian, whichever it turns out to be, sit at 8 and 10 respectively. And Marsh Valley would be a 7-point favorite against whichever team they play, and the Bears would be a 13 to 14-point favorite whichever team they play. So these two teams quite likely both to advance to the state tournament. They have some work to do, but that is the way it stands as of right now. These teams sitting at 1 and 4 in the state. I'm sorry, 2 and 4 in the state. Sugar Salem sits right now as the number 1 overall seed. They have not lost on the year. They are the defending state champions. They've beat Bear Lake head-to-head twice this year. That's Bear Lake. 2 of Bear Lake's 4 losses came versus the Sugar Salem Diggers, and so they sit up there at as the number 1 team. Number 3 is Timberlake, and would likely be a second-round opponent for Bear Lake if Bear Lake gets past the first round of the state tournament. Number 4, Marsh Valley. They would meet likely at this point Fruitland in their first-round game, and if they get past that first-round game, they would run into Sugar Salem as things stand right now. There is still potential for some upsets as the district tournaments go on, but as it all stands right now, Bear Lake would play against Filer in the first round. Filer, and then Marsh Valley would play against Fruitland, is the way things stand at the moment. Obviously, things could change. Timberlake would play Weiser, Bear Lake, Filer. Sugar Salem would play Kimberly and McCall-Donnelly, and Marsh Valley would be the play-in game. That has changed a little bit. I was just looking as I pulled it up. Coal Valley Christian has actually moved in front of McCall-Donnelly in the rankings. So, but they're very similar. They're only a point apart. So either one of them could come out of that district, and their district has not started their tournament yet. So
they start tonight, right?
Yeah, I believe they start tonight. So we'll have to wait and see who comes out of there. That's the one district that's kind of up in the air. Timberlake is almost guaranteed a spot. They would have to lose twice to Bonners Ferry, and they haven't lost to Bonners Ferry on the year, and they'd have to lose twice. If they
so they are having a tournament?
Yeah, I saw an update today. They said if Timberlake wins the first game, they are the district champion. If Bonners Ferry wins the first game, it triggers the rest of the tournament and becomes the best 2 out of 3 at that point. So Timberlake almost guaranteed to be in the district, to be at state as the number 3 overall seed. And then Filer and Kimberly, they're not great. Filer sits down at 9th. And Kimberly at 12th. But the other two teams in their division, Gooding is 16th and Buell is at, it is, Wood River is at 14th. And to give you a comparison, Snake River, who has struggled against both these teams greatly, is ranked ahead of Gooding and Wood River. So, and Snake River is only 1 spot in the rankings behind Kimberly. So the Bears' first round opponent, whether it's Filer or Kimberly, very likely should be a game where, I shouldn't say easy game, I should say a game where the Bears would be highly favored. Same thing with Sugar Salem. Now you look at the other games. So Timberlake versus Weiser, is that who we have projected there? Timberlake versus Weiser, that one should be a little bit better game. About a 7-point favorite there for Timberlake. And then Marsh Valley Fruitland would be the game of the first round. Only a 3-point difference. Marsh Valley would be the slight favorite there. So that's looking ahead, though, and a lot can happen between now and then. It just looks like that's the way the state is shaping up. And over the last couple of weeks, these two teams have definitely separated themselves from Snake River and American Falls. So that's why we're talking as if they've both already advanced to that point. It would, for the runner-up, there is more work to do. Not only do they have to win one more game than the other team, because if whoever loses this game has got one more game than the other team for sure, because they got to play Saturday night. But then also they've got to play that play-in game, and that play-in game, anything could happen. It is in Twin Falls, and whoever it is, Bear Lake or Marsh Valley, would be the heavy favorite. But that doesn't mean they couldn't lose it. So that's how things stand at the moment in the 4A girls district tournaments and looking ahead to the state tournament. And if you look ahead to, okay, so you told us who they would play, when they would play. If things go as they stand right now, and it doesn't matter who wins or loses these games, it's about the Max Preps rankings once you get to state. So right now, Marsh Valley would go in as the number 4 seed, even if they would be the district champion, and they would play at 2 o'clock next Thursday. Sorry, 2 weeks from today, they'd play at 2 o'clock, and the Bears, assuming they qualify for the state tournament, would play at 7 o'clock 2 weeks from tonight. So exactly 2 weeks from tonight, Bears likely back in action up in Boise at Skyview High School is where the first 2 rounds will be played for the 4A this year versus most likely Filer or Kimberly, unless there's some upsets somewhere. And Marsh Valley likely in action 2 weeks from today at 2 o'clock versus Fruitland, unless there's some upsets, which there could be. That 3A, District 3, Fruitland sitting at 5, Weiser at 6, Coe Valley Christian at 8, and McCall Donnelly at 10. And Fruitland, the number 5 seed right now, is only a 4-point favorite over McCall Donnelly, who's sitting in 10th place. So that district, anything could happen. I think that's a district right there that we could see some surprises out of, and it could shake things up a little bit in the middle of the bracket. It won't change 1 and 2 versus 7 and 8, because those teams pretty much locked in with Sugar, Bear Lake, Filer, and Kimberly. So that's the way things shape up right now. On the boys' side of things, just to give you a heads up for tomorrow night, the Bear Lake boys travel to Snake River, take on the Panthers. The Panthers kind of coming out of nowhere. If you look at the computer rankings, they were ranked pretty low for most of the preseason. They had some injuries, got a player or 2 back, and all of a sudden they have beat all 3 teams in the district by double digits. In fact, around 20 points a night versus all 3 teams, Bear Lake, Marsh Valley, and American Falls. So Bear Lake has a big game, a tough game on the road tomorrow night at Snake River, while Marsh Valley and American Falls played. That game was a tight one. The first time they played, American Falls got the 1-point win in Marsh Valley. So Marsh Valley looking to return the favor on American Falls home court. I believe that's tomorrow night as well. So on the wrestling side of things, we always try to give you an update on them. They have the weekend off. They wrestled Marsh Valley last night. They will have 3 dual matches next week. They go to Snake River, I think. They also wrestle Mountain View here at home, and they wrestle Teton in Teton next week. So they got all 3 of those matches coming up next week. And then the other big news is competition-wise is the cheerleaders. They're right in the middle of their postseason as well. Their district tournament is tomorrow morning in American Falls. They compete. The competition starts at 9. They'll probably hit the mat between 9:30 and 9:45 sometime. And they are competing for their chance to go to state. Cheerleading is a little bit different. They compete in 3 categories. If you win any of the 3 categories, you go to state in that category. If you are in the top 2 in those 3 categories, actually, no, this year, because there's only other 2 teams competing, you have to win it. But if they win all 3 of those categories, they get to compete for a banner at state. If they only go in one category, they can't compete for a banner. They can still go compete to win their particular whichever one they win. And they compete in palm, sideline, and show cheer. And the good news is they only have to beat Snake River. American Falls competes as a co-ed team. Bear Lake and Snake River compete as all-girl teams. And Marsh Valley doesn't have a cheer team this year, a competition cheer team this year.
Right.
So that's why they just have to beat Snake River. And every time they have competed against Snake River head-to-head this year, they have won. So that's the good news, is the Bears sitting in a pretty good position to qualify their cheer team to go to state, at least in their show team hasn't lost, and their palm and sideline haven't lost to other 4A all-girl teams. So you never know what could happen in a sport like cheer, but that's the way it stands at this moment. So the cheerleaders are headed to their district competition tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. when we go on the air for the basketball game at Snake River tomorrow night. We'll update you on how things went for the cheerleaders in American Falls. Hopefully we'll have some good news to give you after that competition tomorrow morning. So, okay, we're just about ready. They're going to play the school song. They're going to play the national anthem. Then we'll have the starting lineups and get started. Let's take a 2-minute break. Let us catch our breath one last time, and we'll be back with the starting lineups right after this on the SVI Sports Network.
Discover your future with Simplot, where a multitude of career opportunities await. Whether you're interested in mining, agriculture, engineering, technology, manufacturing, management, or a number of additional options, Simplot offers not just a job, but a truly satisfying and rewarding career. Explore our diverse range of positions and find where you belong. Visit Simplot.com to view available positions locally and across the United States. That's Simplot.com, a world of career opportunities.
Bear Lake Drug in Montpelier is your full-service pharmacy, including prescription refills and medications. Bear Lake Drug also offers services such as rapid strep test, rapid influenza test, and medication synchronization. Ask your pharmacist for more details at Bear Lake Drug on Washington Street in Montpelier. Visit BearLakeDrugID.com. That's BearLakeDrugID.com. It's your local drugstore and a whole lot more. Bear Lake Drug.
My name is Benjamin Bozen. I am a family medicine physician. I really enjoy providing care to the whole family, from newborns to elderly care. I like athletes and sports medicine, and then I also do osteopathic manipulative therapy, which is a hands-on treatment. My ultimate goal is to be your advocate and to help you have the best life that you can have, to help you achieve your goals.
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, safety is our top priority, not just for our employees, but for their families too. Our commitment extends beyond the workplace as we proudly support and contribute to the local community in meaningful ways. We're more than just a mine. We're a pillar of strength for those who live here. Discover how we make a difference at Simplot.com. Join us in fostering a safer, stronger community. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine.
Today's broadcast is owned by SVI Media. Any reproduction or use of this broadcast without permission is strictly prohibited.
Great. All right, great job done by the Bear Lake High School Pep Band with the national anthem. And welcome to any of you over in Marsh Valley that might be tuning in tonight here on the Wave and our video broadcast. And welcome to all of you who are listening in either on 1450 AM, 104.5 FM, or across our SVI streaming network. All right, it is time for the starting lineup. Starting tonight for the Marsh Valley Eagles, it's 5'7" shooting guard. She's a senior wearing number 10, Taisley Belknap. A 5'6" point guard wearing number 11. She's a senior, Olivia Campbell. Great to see her on the court after last week. 5'8" forward wearing number 20, a senior, Mackie Roche. A 6-foot center wearing number 24, a junior, Zaylee Merzlock. And starting tonight for the Eagles, wearing number 3, freshman, 5'7" point guard, Lainey Campbell. The Marsh Valley Eagles are coached by Ashley Baker and Jerry Dunn. Starting tonight for the Bear Lake Bears, a senior wearing number 1, Cortland Skinner. A junior wearing number 4, Brooke Bamey. A senior wearing number 13, Desiree Alleman. A senior wearing number 24, Peyton Crockett. And a junior wearing number 32, Hallie Wells. The Bear Lake Bears are coached by Ken Wells, Sean Lloyd, and Josie Voris.
And we're ready for district championship basketball. Round 2 of the district tournament. This is the winner's game as the Bear Lake Bears and the Marsh Valley Eagles set to start us off. Merzlock going to jump it up against Hallie Wells. New starter in the lineup tonight for Marsh Valley as we got 2 Campbells on the court. Lainey Campbell and Olivia Campbell, a senior and a freshman. And I'm going to go out on a very short limb and say they're sisters by the looks of it. Belknap controls the tip, and here we go. Campbell, Olivia Campbell with the 3, misses. And the rebound goes to Desiree Alleman. Alleman up ahead to Brooke Bamey. And here we go. Alleman for 3, no good. So both teams shoot a 3. Oh, nice rebound by Bamey. She tips it over to Skinner. Skinner for 2. And Cortland Skinner, courtesy of the Brooke Bamey rebound, and Peyton Crockett gets the steal. Now Skinner will slow it up, go to Bamey. Bamey to Skinner for 3, no good. And the rebound to Lunt. Campbell to Campbell in the front court. In the corner it goes to Belknap. Belknap up top to Olivia. Back to Belknap. Back to Olivia Campbell. Over to Lainey Campbell. And Olivia, the 2 Campbells playing catch with it up top. Belknap throws it cross court into the hands of Cortland Skinner. Skinner all the way to the hoop, up no good. Rebound to Belknap. Great job there by Lainey Campbell to keep Skinner from getting a good angle to the hoop, and her shot is no good. And now inside it goes to Lunt. Her shot is no good. Rebound goes to Merzlock. Merzlock is fouled on the putback. And that will be on Hallie Wells. It'll be her first, team first. And we'll give Lisa a chance to catch her breath as she had to take the headset off and take care of some stuff.
I missed who scored.
Cortland Skinner for the Bears on a layup after a Bamey rebound and putback. Merzlock makes the first foul shot, and the score is 2-1 on the Bear Lake Memorial Healthcare scoreboard. Bear Lake Memorial Healthcare, count on them to care. Visit them at blmhospital.com. 2 for 2 as Merzlock makes them both. And now the full court pressure being applied by the Eagles. Bears playing catch with it in backcourt, get it in the front court now to Alleman. Alleman's going to drive baseline all the way underneath. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound in the corner. Brooke Bamey gets her second offensive rebound. She gets it to Crockett. Crockett's going to pass it out to Bamey. Bamey over to Alleman down low. Easy bucket there for Crockett. Nice pass from Alleman with the assist. Easy bucket for Crockett, and it's 4-2. Bears in the lead, and Alleman will get it to Skinner. Skinner back to Bamey. Nice pass, nice layup.
Beautiful.
Skinner drew both defenders. Wraparound pass for the assist to Bamey, and it's 6-2. And in the corner it goes to Belknap. She'll come back up top to Olivia Campbell. Ricochets out of her hands into the hands of Alleman, and then Skinner is fouled as she tried to pass it off. We'll see who that goes on.
That's going to go on Olivia Campbell, her first.
Bears have the 6-2 lead. Bears have the ball. Baseline out of bounds play coming up. Lob comes into Wells. She gets it to Crockett. Crockett looking for Bamey. Now she'll go back to Wells. The Bears will set the offense. Skinner on the dribble handoff will go to Bamey. Bamey down the lane kicks it to Wells. Wells, foul line jumper up and in. Nice shot by Hallie Wells. The dribble handoff play works to perfection, and the Bears take the 6-point lead at 8-2. Lainey Campbell into the front court looking for some help. She gets it to Olivia Campbell. It's knocked away from her, though. She does get it back. Lunch shot is good. I thought that was maybe partially blocked by Crockett, but it hits the bottom of the net, and it's 8-4. Bears lead. Bamey still in the backcourt, goes to Skinner. Skinner to Wells. Wells to Crockett underneath for the layup.
Pass. Oh!
Too hard off the backboard, but she pops the rebound out to her teammate Bamey. Bamey now open for 3. Yes! And the U-Save Phillips 66 3-ball.
Up and down and around and in.
Hit every part of the rim like 3 times, hit the backboard even before it went in. And then Wells knocks the pass to Alleman, who gets the steal. Wells quickly in the front court with it. She stopped there, so she'll come back outside to Bamey. Bamey's lob inside to Crockett. That one's good.
Great find by Bamey on the assist.
What a pass Crockett with another easy bucket. It's 13-4, then the 9-point lead. 60-second timeout taken by the Eagles. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the SVI Sports Network.
Go here, go there, go anywhere with Phillips 66.
Live to the full with You Save Phillips 66, where your convenience is our pleasure.
Our PT department is comprised of physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We also have pelvic floor that we do. We have very competent and successful providers that provide the best care possible. Physical therapy helps in multiple settings. As a hospital, we're really proud of what we are able to provide. It's an all-encompassing department that is very, very much needed.
Today's broadcast is owned by SVI Media. Any reproduction or use of this broadcast without permission is strictly prohibited.
13-4 on the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital scoreboard. Bears on a 5-0 run after the Eagles cut it to just a 4-point game at 8-4. Nice pass inside. Olivia Campbell with the assist. Lunt with the easy layup, and it's 15-6 after the timeout. Alleman will hand it to Skinner. Skinner bounce pass inside to Wells. Up and no good. Rebound to Hunter, who's checked in. She goes outside to Bamey. Bamey will drive the lane, have it knocked away. Goes in the corner to Wells on the deflected pass. Wells down the lane to Alleman. She's fouled. She'll go to the line. She'll shoot two. Great ball movement there by the Bears. So it's 13-6.
Lunt picks up her first foul. Second team foul for the Eagles.
And Desiree Alleman to the foul line. And rims out the first one. She'll have one more.
Bastion coming into the game for Olivia Campbell. And on the Bears side, Bamey will be replaced by Pelto.
So normal rotation for the Bears to bring in Hunter and Pelto at this point in the game. And Alleman misses the second. Rebound is tipped out of bounds by Hunter. It will be Marsh Valley basketball.
Humphreys now into the game for Alleman.
Bears lead it by 7. They've had the lead of 9 just a minute ago. 3:55 left in the first quarter. Belknap will get it in the front court to Merzlock. Merzlock to Bastion. Bastion baseline jumper. Yes. Nice ball movement there. Bastion with about the 15-footer on the baseline. And Pelto will get it in the front court to Humphreys. Humphreys back up top to Pelto, now to Wells, top of the key. Wells, backdoor cut to Skinner. Her pass to Hunter is taken away, but Hunter fights for it, gets it back. Now Pelto with it, and the Bears reset. Wells will give it to Skinner in the corner. Skinner drives all the way down the lane, knocked away, but she'll tip it back out to Humphreys. Now to Wells, 5 seconds for the shot. Wells down the lane, puts it up, no good, but she's fouled. She'll go to line, she'll shoot two.
That goes on Merzlock, her first. That's her third team foul here in the quarter.
So the Eagles on a little mini 4-0 run right now, but Wells to the foul line trying to end that. Her first foul shot up and rattles home. Hallie Wells extends the lead back to 6 at 14-8. She'll have one more. Big lead was 9. It's currently 6. Make it 7 at 15-8. And three-point shot on the way from Merzlock is no good. A rebound into the hands of Hunter. And the Bears have a chance to extend their lead. Boston Pelto with the ball. She'll go to Humphreys. Humphreys down the lane to Hunter. Hunter gets cut off, so she'll come back outside to Wells. Wells down the lane, kicks it to Hunter in the corner, around the screen, up top Skinner. Now Pelto. Pelto around the screen from Wells. She'll go to Hunter in the corner, Skinner. Skinner drives all the way to the hoop, puts it up, no good. Rebound to Belknap. It was late in the clock. Skinner had to take a shot. It was a good look, but does not go. And now Belknap will set the offense. She'll go in the corner to Merzlock. Steps back for that three again, doesn't take it this time. Instead, she goes across to Bastion. Bastion over on the corner, Belknap. Inside it goes, but it's low, and Campbell can't hold on to it. Wells will come away with it. Trailer to Wells. Wells up and in. That went in, came out, rolled around, went back in. So a hesitation there. The Bears lead is back to 9. That is their game high lead. They've had it twice now. Bastion throws it down low. It's run down by Lunt. She can't get it up and in as she's too far under. But the rebound will be out of bounds off of Bear Lake. Bears miss an opportunity to get an empty possession there when they can't secure the rebound.
Lainey Campbell and Lunt coming out into the game. Crouch and
Foster.
Thank you.
Foster started the first 2 games between these 2 teams. She's coming off the bench tonight. Lob underneath to Crouch. Her pass is incomplete. She tries to save it once she does secure it, and she throws it away, but then she reaches in and ties up Hunter. Bears will keep it, but a nice hustle play there by Crouch to get the jump ball after throwing it away. Wells will inbound to Skinner. And the full court pressure is man-to-man now, so Pelto will just bring it in the front court and get it over to Humphreys. Humphreys gets it to Wells on the foul line. She goes back to Humphreys. Humphreys will get the screen from Hunter on the pick and roll. She loses the ball. Foster comes away with it. She's got Merzlock. Merzlock misses, but she draws the foul.
That goes on Wells. That's her second.
So about this point in the game, Peyton Crockett usually comes back in to replace Wells, maybe a little bit early tonight. She got to do it with her second foul. Merzlock is 2 for 2 at the line, make it 3 for 3.
And Crockett does come in for Wells. Also substituting for Marsh Valley, Belknap leaving the court. Coming in for her is Olivia Campbell.
So Merzlock back at the foul line for another foul shot. She gets it. It's a 7-point game. It's 17-10. Skinner will get the ball inbounds to Hunter, but she can't control it. And then, backcourt. Crouch stole it, but then couldn't get herself under control, went into the backcourt trying to complete the steal. So it will be Bears basketball with a clean 35-second shot clock because of the turnover. Crouch had it for a good 4 or 5 dribbles, trying to get control before she went in the backcourt. Hunter inbounds to Bamey, who's back on the court replacing Skinner. She goes over to
beautiful pass.
Humphreys, and then back to Crouch Bastion reaching and gets the tie up. Bamey missed the layup on the nice pass from Humphreys. Crockett had the rebound, but Bastion reached in and tied her up, so the jump ball goes to Marsh Valley. Crouch has it top of the key. She'll go to Bastion, and they'll set the offense from about 30 feet out. Bastion out near center court, still gets it to Crouch on the foul line. Crouch being defended there by Humphreys, loses the ball. She'll have to kick it out to Foster. Foster for 3. And there's a foul on the rebound. It's missed, but there's a foul on the rebound against Bear Lake, it looks like.
That went on who? Humphreys, her first.
I know at least one person watching tonight that's going to be proud of Foster taking that 3. It was a good look. It just rimmed out. Campbell is going to drive, be cut off, stop, shoot, miss. Crockett secures the rebound, outlet to Bamey, and the Bears will set the offense up by 7 at 17-10. Bamey comes across the top, gets the play call from Coach Wells, gets it to Crockett. Crockett back to Bamey. Bamey's going to drive, shoot, no good. Rebound controlled by Pelto, who just took it away from Bastion. Now Humphreys will shoot the 3, and that's up and hits the shot clock, so it's out of bounds. Just missed, a little long, and on those 3-point shots when they miss, usually a big high rebound, and that one went off the shot clock. So still a 17-point game, 7-point game at 17-10. With just 4 seconds left, Campbell gets it to Merzlock. Merzlock baseline jumper, no good. That's going to end the first quarter as the Bears lead it by 7. They had a game-high lead a couple times of 9, 17-10. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this on the SVI Sports Network.
Nice job, Martin. Looking good. Oh, it's the funny car guy.
Hey, you got Napa know-how too, huh?
Yep.
Well, Martin does go 200 miles an hour.
Ron breaks 300 in 4 seconds.
Yeah, in a straight line. That's real hard.
You drive in a circle.
You don't even steer.
Look at me.
Hey, you
I
two.
turn left.
Don't make me go get my can.
Your can's old.
Quiet! Matlock's on!
That's Daryl's can.
Boogity, boogity!
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, it's not only about mine families. From providing quality competitive jobs to being an active partner in our local communities. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine. Passion for people and supporting local families by bringing Earth's resources to life.
Today's broadcast is owned by SVI Media. Any reproduction or use of this broadcast without permission is strictly prohibited.
But the other starters are out there. Bear Lake Bears and Marsh Valley Eagles in a tight one, 17-10 after the first period. Bears have the ball to start the second period with that 7-point lead on the Bear Lake Memorial Healthcare scoreboard. Bamey had an opening. Instead, she goes inside to Wells. Wells has the ball knocked away from her. Now she'll back down on Merzlock. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound is going to be taken by Olivia Campbell for the Eagles. Campbell all the way down the lane, up and too hard off the backboard. A rebound is going to go to Merzlock. And she'll go back to Olivia Campbell down the lane, knocked away and taken away by the Bears. And ball's on the floor, taken back by the Eagles and now taken back by the Bears as they knock it away from behind. So now a quick outlet to Alleman, and she'll draw the foul. What a series. There were steals both ways a couple times. That one's hard to keep up with. And it will send Alleman to the line. She will shoot 2 foul shots. That foul goes on Merzlock. That's her second. Alleman's first foul shot is good. Bears lead is 8. As Merzlock will take a seat and Crouch will come in for her. Not Crouch, Roche. Sorry about that. Alleman's second foul shot, no good. Rebound to Lainey Campbell. And back to Olivia Campbell. Small lineup out there right now for the Eagles, but they get it inside to Lunt. Oh, it rolls off the front of the rim. A rebound goes to Wells. They got a good look at it, but it doesn't go. Quickly up ahead, it goes to Crockett. Crockett to Wells at the foul line. Coach Wells is saying, hey, let's reset. Set it up. And Alleman will get it to Skinner. Skinner over to Wells. Wells down the lane, stop, shoot. High off the rim and in.
There's been a few of those tonight. Weird.
It just kind of hung there for a minute. That gives Bears their big lead of the game at 10. They had the lead of 9 a couple times. Now they lead it by 10. And Foster, Campbell up top with it, playing catch on the perimeter, trying to work something in with Roche and Lunt down low. Now Lainey Campbell at the top. She goes to Foster on the wing. Foster will drive, and Wells tips it away and takes it away, still there by the Bears. And now Lainey Campbell steals it back. Wells blocks her shot. Skinner with the rebound. Skinner into the front court. It's knocked away from behind. Lainey Campbell gets another steal. She knocks it over to Olivia Campbell. And then Olivia double dribbled with it. She kind of lost the track of the ball for a second. Gets called for the double dribble, so the Bears get it right back.
Belknap coming back on the court for Foster. Can I just say how good it is to see Olivia back on the court tonight? She took a hard fall here the other night, and we were really worried about her.
A week ago tomorrow night, and we were worried about a concussion, so good to see her back out there and playing hard. Bamey will go to Crockett. Crockett inside to Wells. It's tipped away by Roche. It'll still be Bear Lake basketball baseline. And that would have been one of those easy layups there for Wells, but the nice tip play by Roche to keep her away from the easy layup. Alleman on the blob. Baseline out of bounds. She'll go to Crockett. It's knocked away by Lunt from behind into the hands of Olivia Campbell. Campbell brings in the front court over to Lainey Campbell. Lainey in trouble in the corner, and timeout has to be taken. It's a 30. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the FBI Sports Network.
Bear Lake Sports are presented by Gary H. Tusher CPA, bookkeeping, tax returns, and payroll. Mountain Valley Dental, creating healthy smiles for Bear Lake and beyond. Leonard Distributing, proud to support the Bears. Flying S Title and Escrow, whatever it takes. Southeast Idaho Steel, locally produced steel sides and fixtures. Sampson's Island Grill at 253 South 4th Street in Montpelier. And Fast and Friendly Car Wash. New ownership, new equipment, and new name.
Today's broadcast is owned by SVI Media.
This is live
Any
coverage of
reproduction
local
or
high
use
school
of this
sports
broadcast
on
without
SVI
permission
Media and the
is strictly
SVI Sports
prohibited.
Network.
Three-point make, except for the one by Bamey. 0 for the night from both teams, other than that one make by Bamey. Is that correct?
Yes.
So the
In
USAFE,
fact, total between the two teams, only 5 taken.
which is rare, and then a kicked ball underneath by Alleman, so she won't get the steal.
Merslock going to come back into the game for a Roche.
Merslock coming back in with 2 fouls. We'll see if she can stay out of foul trouble the rest of the half. If she picks up one more, her first half will probably be over. In the corner, it goes to Belknap. Now back up top to Lainey Campbell. She'll drive the lane, kick back out to Olivia. I think Lainey was open, didn't take it. She'll drive again. This time she kicks to Merslock. Merslock backs into a 3. No good. We just talked about the three-pointer a second ago. Rebound out of bounds off of Alleman. So the Bears getting stops right now, but not always getting the offensive rebounds. The Bears do lead it by 10. They led it by 7 at the end of the first quarter. They lead it by 10 now with nearly 3 minutes gone. 5:19 left here in the second quarter on the Bear Lake Memorial Healthcare scoreboard. Lainey Campbell kicks it to Belknap. Cross court to Bamey, who steps in and takes the pass away. Bamey will shoot it, miss it. That was good defense. They knocked the ball away from her. By the time Skinner got it back to her, it was a rush shot, and then Alleman commits the foul at the other end. That's one that the Bears probably should have backed it out and slowed it down, taken their time.
Agreed.
And Lunt will go to the foul line. She was fouled by Alleman on the layup attempt. They transitioned. Everybody was on the fast break at one end. Lunt was the trailer and ended up at the foul line. She misses the first. She'll have one more. And Lunt's second foul shot is also no good. And Wells outjumps Crockett and gets the rebound. You don't see Crockett get out jumped very often because of their height, but Wells is one of the few people that can do it. Speaking of height, Crockett is taken away from her, and then the Bears will steal it right back. Crockett was looking for a foul on that last one. The Bears are able to get the steal back, and so it's really no harm, no foul at this point. Wells will give it to Alleman. Alleman stops, shoots, miss it, rebound, run down the corner by Wells, and she steps on the baseline. And her frustration is she's saying, I stepped on the baseline because I got pushed. And the official says, no, you were sliding on your own accord.
Bastion coming into the game for Olivia Campbell. You've got nothing if you can't plead your own case anyway,
exactly.
right? Like,
you
got to try.
You got to try.
Yeah.
And that's one of those calls that could have gone either way, and the coach that didn't get the call was going to be unhappy.
Yep.
Wells gets the block. It's out of bounds as Belknap went up for the layup. Wells just tips it out of the air, and it's Marsh Valley basketball with a 27-second shot clock on their own baseline. She gets it into Bastion, who gets it to go.
That's a great little play right there.
Bastion right in the middle of the lane, a little 8-foot floater.
Well, it's not who you expect the ball to go to usually right there.
Not down the middle of the lane,
She just
for sure.
stepped right up into the middle and took the shot. Oh, yeah.
Crockett draws the foul.
They call that on Belknap. That is her second team foul for the Eagles.
So Alleman will inbound, and I think the Marsh Valley faithful wanted that to be a charge.
Yeah.
Skinner across the lane. She gets it to Bamey. Bamey going to go down the lane. And now they've got one official had the block, the other official called the foul.
Oh, that goes on Belknap, her second, too, really quick.
Back-to-back on this same possession. This one sends Brooke Bamey to the foul line. She'll shoot a pair with a chance to get the lead back to 10 for the Bears. 3:59, we're halfway through the second quarter. Bamey's foul shot is good.
Hunter and Humphreys coming into the game, replacing Crockett and Alleman.
And Bamey will have one more. And it is also good. So the lead back to 10 at 22-12. Belknap to Campbell, back to Belknap. She goes to Merzlock. Merzlock down the lane, shoots, scores. Good move there by Merzlock. Wells was there, but she gets it up and in, and Wells will bring it in the front court, give it over to Humphreys, who gets it to Bamey, and they set the offense to Wells. Wells will hand it off to Skinner. Skinner back to Humphreys. Humphreys down the lane, kick. Hunter baseline. Hand backs to Humphreys. Humphreys to Wells. Now Bamey drives, kicks to Humphreys. Humphreys all the way to the hoop, and she's fouled. She had her man beat, and the foul comes.
That goes on Bastion, her first.
She's
a great defender.
She is. She's quick.
She's everywhere, I swear. She's not very big, but man, is she fast.
That dribble handoff play been effective for the Bears. They've been patient with it tonight, and they've been able to get some mismatches and made their way to the foul line on a couple of occasions. And this time, it's Humphreys who makes the first. She'll have one more chance to push the lead right back to 10. It was 7 to start the quarter. It's been back and forth at 8, 9, 10 most of the quarter. And Humphreys' second foul shot misses. Lunt with the rebound. Belknap gets it down to Merzlock on the quick hitter.
Great job.
Merzlock just ran the lane. Belknap hit her, and it's a 7-point game at 23-16. Pelto with the spin move. Gets it to Wells. Ball is taken away, but she's fouled.
That's going to go, I believe, on Bastion. If so, that's her fifth team foul for the Eagles in the quarter. So shooting from here out.
Hallie Wells back to the foul line. She's had a couple opportunities from there tonight and has a chance to extend the lead. It's at 7, and she misses. So Bears missed 2 foul shots in a row now. She'll have one more. Lead now with 3:05 left in the half is what it was when the quarter started, 7 points. And make it 8 as Wells makes the second. Quickly to the front court, and Lunt will set it to Belknap. Belknap drives the lane, stops, turns, shoots.
That was actually a great move by Belknap.
And Wells gets the rebound. Ball's knocked away by Bastion. That was a risky one there by Bastion. If she gets whistled for the reach in there, that would have been her third. But instead, it's just out of bounds, and it will be Bear Lake basketball. Skinner being defended in the backcourt by Bastion. She'll bring it into the front court right now. And Pelto will set up the offense to Wells at the top. Wells gets the ball to Skinner, and now Humphreys down the lane to Wells. Wells kicking this in the corner. Skinner open 3 on the way, short, and rebound to Lunt. Now Bastion will bring it in the front court. She goes down the lane, throws it up, no good. And the rebound foul on, does that go on Merzlock? If so, that's 3. It is. When she came back in with her second foul with about 7 minutes to go in the quarter, we wondered if she'd make it to halftime without getting third. She does not.
She's very frustrated.
Their leading scorer on the year, at least last time I checked the stats,
was Merzlock, correct?
It is, and she's got 8 in the game tonight. Humphreys makes the foul shot, pushes the lead back to 9. She can make it 10.
Roche in for Merzlock.
So the second quarter's been pretty even, but the Bears have been able to extend the lead slightly. And Humphreys goes 2 for 2, so it is a 10-point game. And Bears applying the full court pressure. Campbell is going to throw it away, gives it to Hunter. Hunter gives it to Pelto in the backcourt. The Bears will slow it down. They had numbers temporarily, but Pelto couldn't handle the pass. Now it's kicked out and bounds by Belknap. It'll be Bears basketball, 27-second shot clock. 10-point lead, that's been the big lead of the game for the Bears. They've had that 10-point lead several times here in the second quarter. Humphreys will be the trigger. She'll get it into Skinner in the center court circle. She gives it to Pelto. Pelto goes all the way down the lane and is fouled. They just let her go. Nobody picked her up. She's like, okay, I'll go to the hoop. And the help defense came over and commits the foul.
That goes on Roche, and that'll be her first.
It'll send Boston Pelto to the foul line with a chance to extend the lead on the Bear Lake Memorial Healthcare scoreboard. She does, and it's now an 11-point lead at 27-16. Pelto for one more. And there's the game-high lead of 12 as she goes 2 for 2. Lunt gets it into Belknap. Belknap quickly ahead to Roche. Roche's pass is intercepted by Hunter. Bears have done that twice where they've applied the full court defense off of the made foul shot as Humphreys tries to shoot the three and no good. It hit the rim twice, and Hunter, I think, commits the foul on the rebound.
Yep, that's her first. Second team foul for the Bears.
So the Bears applying this full court pressure, and the Eagles think they have it broken, make the pass, and it gets intercepted by Hunter. It's happened twice. And this time is the third time in a row it's turned into a turnover. As they let it out to Lainey Campbell, she couldn't run it down because they let it to her too much. So that full court pressure, it looks like it breaks quickly, but then it's led to 3 straight turnovers for the Bears, turning over the Eagles. Pelto gets it to Wells. Wells to Skinner.
Beautiful
layup.
pass. Wow.
What a well-executed play, and here comes that full court trap again. Campbell gets it to Lunt, and Lunt's fouled.
That's going to go on Humphreys.
30-16, the Bear Lake lead is 14.
That is her first. Bamey in the game for Skinner.
And it's only the third team foul on the Bears, so no foul shots yet. Belknap inbounds it to Campbell in the backcourt. That's Lainey Campbell. Now back to Belknap. Down low, Hunter steals it away again. Quickly up ahead to Bamey. Bears have numbers.
Ooh,
Bamey has to pull it up. She throws it to
almost traveled.
Yeah, to Pelto. Now to Hunter. Up top to Wells. Wells backs up for a three. Gets it. 33-16.
Wells now with 12 points.
I think that was a toe on the line, but they gave her credit for the three. And now here's the three. The other way is no good. Rebound to Hunter. And Bamey will bring it in the front court. Bears up by 17, doubling up the Eagles right now. Wells with it, top of the key. She's looking for Bamey. She's got her open three. Yes! Phillips 66, you save 3-point make, 2 in a row. 36-16. The 7-point game all of a sudden has exploded into a Hunter
with another steal.
She gets it to Bamey. Bears can work for the last shot, but they got Wells wide open. And Wells will shoot it. She gets knocked down, no call. And Bastian will bring it in the front court. Now with 7 seconds left. In the corner, they go to Belknap.
Yeah, you cannot leave her unguarded.
Left.
That's what Coach was yelling.
Bastian with 1 second left. She's not going to get a shot off. That's the end of the half. Bears lead it by 20 at halftime. 36-16. 2 USAV Phillips 66 3-point makes in the last minute and a half of the game. And the lead exploded from a 7-point game to a 20-point game just like that. From 23-16, a 13-0 run to end the half for the Bear Lake Bears. What an end to the first half for Bear Lake in what looked like a close back-and-forth game. Bears gave themselves some room. And they lead it by 20 at halftime. Let's see if the cheerleaders are going to perform. We'll keep it right here for stats so you can watch that, why they perform. Looks like they're going to, but they're going to sit out the mat. So let's take a 30-second break. We'll catch our breath. We'll give you the stats why the cheerleaders perform in 30 seconds on the SVI Sports Network.
Today's broadcast is owned by SVI Media. Any reproduction or use of this broadcast without permission is strictly prohibited.
All right, 36-16 on the Bear Lake Memorial Healthcare scoreboard, courtesy of 2 Phillips 66 USAV 3-point makes right there at the end of the half. One by Bamey, one by Wells. The one by Wells was a 2. Her toe was on the line. They called it a 3. Let me tell you, I had a good look at it. It was definitely a 2, but we'll take it. And we'll let you watch the cheerleaders as Lisa tells us the halftime stats. First of all, who did the scoring for the Marsh Valley Eagles?
Wells. Oh, sorry. Eagles. I'm on the wrong screen. 4 points for Bastion, 4 points for Lunt. Burzlock leading the Eagles with her 8 points. That's their total, 16 at half. They're shooting 35% overall. They're 6 out of 14 from the 2-point range, which is 42%. They're 0 for 3 from the 3-point range. And 4 out of 6, 66% from the foul line. They've made 15 rebounds. Let's see, turnovers. They have 8 turnovers. They have 5 steals. Merslock sitting with 3 fouls at half. Belknap has 2. Bastion has 2. Then Olivia Campbell, Lunt, and Roche each with 1. For the Bears, Wells leading with 12 points, followed by 10 for Bamey, 4 for Crockett, 4 for Skinner, 2 for Pelto, 3 for Humphreys, and 1 for Alleman. And they're shooting 42% overall, 44%, 8 out of 18 from the 2-point range, and 3 out of 8, 37% from the 3-point range. If you remember the other night, they didn't make a single 3-point shot in the first half. So that's good to see. 37% in the first half.
Yeah, 3 out of 8.
Marked improvement.
Yeah, and that's not a bad. I mean, you'll take 3 out of 8. For most high school coaches are happy with 37% 3-point shooting, and they were timely 3-point shots.
Right.
The one from Wells, one for Bamey right there at the end of the half were extremely timely, and it really broke the game open at a time when it was actually pretty close and the Bears were struggling to pull away. They made those 2 3-point shots in a row, and boom. It was 23-16. Next time you look up, it's 36-16.
Yeah.
And Bears defense really buckled down in that second quarter, and their offense had that explosion right at the end. The stat that I feel like is the most important stat of the night for me, half of the Marsh Valley points coming from Merzlock, but she's also got 3 fouls.
Yes.
And so we'll see how long she can stay out there. And if she can't stay out there as their leading scorer because of foul trouble, that will really make it difficult for the Eagles to climb out of this hole. When you're on the road and you're down at halftime by 20 and your leading scorer is in foul trouble, it's a tough row to hoe. And that's
now
what's
remember,
facing Marsh Valley.
the last time that we played them, Belknap was their high scorer with 22 points. We have yet to see her really kick in, but we know she's capable of it. She can shoot from anywhere on the court, literally anywhere on the court.
She crosses the midcourt line, she's in range.
Yeah, her three-pointers are usually very deep. And
tonight, the Bears have been aware of that and have really kept her in check, not letting her really get too many good looks.
Yeah, in fact, she has 0 points so far, which is very uncharacteristic of her, which means that the Bears are doing a great job on defense against Belknap, knowing that the minute she gets the ball in her hands from out that deep, she's going to shoot it, and 9 times out of 10, she's probably going to make it.
Yeah, she's a great shooter. So
yeah.
The Bears' defense has been stout. A little bit of foul trouble for them as Wells does have a couple. I think Alleman also have 2, or is just Wells?
No, Wells has 2. Hunter with 1, Humphreys with 1, Alleman and why do I have Humphreys in here twice? Humphreys with 1.
Because you have little sister in there.
Oh, my word. I've had her in for half the game, too. Yeah, so there you go. Anyway, the Humphreys girls are sharing their stat line tonight because so far I've given half of the credit to McKinley, and she hasn't been on the court.
Well, and
I was sitting there thinking, wait, have I actually had Humphreys number 5 all season? Because I know she's 15. I should have clued in sooner. I just didn't think about it.
All right, that's what's going on. The Bears lead it by 20 thanks to the explosion right there at the end of the half, and are in control, but there's a lot of basketball to play. This is a very talented Marsh Valley team. They're not ranked number 4 in the state for nothing. They could come back in the second half. It could be an exciting one. Tomorrow night, we've got basketball on the air again. It's an audio only. Snake River is one of the places we're not allowed to do video, so it's an audio only game from Snake River's the boys basketball team taking on the Snake River Panthers. And I believe Marsh Valley is at American Falls tomorrow night, so both of these teams that are playing tonight have boys games tomorrow night. The winner of this game tonight advances to the district championship game next Tuesday night. And if the Bears win, that game will be right here. If the Marsh Valley Eagles come back and win, that game will be in Marsh Valley. The loser of this game hosts the winner of the game going on up in Snake River right now between the Snake River Panthers and the American Falls Beavers. That is a loser out game. The loser, their season ends. The winner advances to play the loser of this game on Saturday night. So that's what's going on in this tournament, and we'll be back with the second half of the tournament in 2 minutes right here on the SVI Sports Network.
I'm John Pym, Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine, DO. Interacting with wonderful people every day, being able to maybe make a small impact in their lives for good. I don't think that life gets any better than that. I am really excited to be here practicing in Bear Lake and be a good source for you and your family to take care of your healthcare needs.
Discover your future with Simplot, where a multitude of career opportunities await. Whether you're interested in mining, agriculture, engineering, technology, manufacturing, management, or a number of additional options, Simplot offers not just a job, but a truly satisfying and rewarding career. Explore our diverse range of positions and find where you belong. Visit Simplot.com to view available positions locally and across the United States. That's Simplot.com, a world of career opportunities.
Bear Lake Drug in Montpelier is your full-service pharmacy, including prescription refills and medications. Bear Lake Drug also offers services such as rapid strep test, rapid influenza test, and medication synchronization. Ask your pharmacist for more details at Bear Lake Drug on Washington Street in Montpelier. Visit BearLakeDrugID.com. That's BearLakeDrugID.com. It's your local drugstore and a whole lot more. Bear Lake Drug.
My name is Benjamin Bozen. I am a family medicine physician. I really enjoy providing care to the whole family, from newborns to elderly care. I like athletes and sports medicine, and then I also do osteopathic manipulative therapy, which is a hands-on treatment. My ultimate goal is to be your advocate and to help you have the best life that you can have, to help you achieve your goals.
Today's broadcast is owned by SVI Media. Any reproduction or use of this broadcast without permission is strictly prohibited.
I'd like to thank our other sponsors, Gary H. Tusher, Len Hart Distributing, Flying S Title, Southeast Idaho Steel, Mountain Valley Dental, Samson's Island Grill, and Fast and Friendly Car Wash. And don't forget our Steel Player of the Game, sponsored by Southeast Idaho Steel. They offer a wide range of products, from personalized signs to laser-made crafts, known for their metal and wood and custom signs. Find them on Facebook. And their daughter, Peyton Crockett, out there as part of the starting lineup of the second half for the Bears, which includes Mamie Skinner, Wells, and Alleman. On the court for the Eagles, it's Belknap, Campbell, Roche, and Luntz.
Luntz starting for Merzlock.
Yeah, Roche starting for Merzlock. Luntz a regular starter.
She didn't start tonight.
And Campbell goes over to Campbell. That's Laney in the corner to Roche. Roche has the ball knocked away. It's on the floor. Scramble for it. Jump ball. They'll go to the Bears. So the Bears force a turnover on the first possession. And Wells will inbound it with a 20-point Bear Lake lead. Full court pressure being put on by the Eagles. Skinner will get it into the front court to Alleman. Alleman, nice bounce pass to Crockett.
Great pass.
Crockett with the little bunny. And the Bears up by 22 at 38-16. Belknap back up top to Olivia Campbell, over to Laney Campbell. Now to Olivia, to Laney, Olivia, and to Belknap. Belknap top of the key, three-pointer on the way. Missed everything, rebound. Tipped to Alleman. Alleman up ahead to Crockett. Crockett bounce pass to Wells.
Oh, beautiful find.
And Skinner misses, but Wells cleans up the rebound and gets the bucket. Nice passes. And the eventual putback, second chance opportunity for Wells. The Campbells playing catch with it. And Laney will now go over to Belknap. Belknap goes to Lunt, knocked away from her, and it's going to be a jump ball.
It'll stay with the Eagles this time.
Bears pulling away. Now up by 24 at 40-16 with 6:36 left in the third.
Merzlock is going to come into the game. She's going to replace Roche.
Belknap will be the trigger on the baseline. She'll come into Lainey Campbell. Lainey will drive. Kick
Great
it to
pass.
Lunt. Nice find, and Lunt with the bucket. And it's 40-18. That breaks quite a long scoring drought for the Eagles. The last time they scored, Bears only had 23 points. It was a 7-point game at 23-16. Bears went on a 17-0 run. Crockett misses. Wells with the rebound. Put back foul. Count it. Crockett frustrated that she's missing some of those shots, but it doesn't matter because Bears are scoring on most of the possessions anyway. But
yeah, but, you know, Olivia Campbell picking up her second foul.
Peyton doesn't care that her teammate got the rebound, put back, and the three-point play. 43-18, 25-point game. That's the game-high lead for the Bears. Olivia Campbell goes to Belknap. Belknap cross-court to Lainey Campbell. She'll go to Olivia Campbell. Looking inside to Merzlock, just not there.
Great pass inside.
To Lainey, she has to come back outside. Olivia, top of the key. Pump fake, drive, shoot, miss, foul.
That's going to go on Wells. That's going to be her third.
And we'll see if Coach leaves her in there. And it sends Olivia Campbell to the line. And Coach Kenwells just looks at his center, leading scorer, and daughter. Says, just be smart. You got 3 fouls, and leaves her out there. And Olivia Campbell makes the first. She'll have one more. And it goes. Bamey will get it to Skinner, still in the backcourt. Now back to Bamey. Bamey gets it in the front court, drives past the pressure, goes all the way down the lane, lays it up and misses. Rebound is taken out of there by Merzlock. Bamey just a little bit too hard off the backboard. It hit the rim and came out. In the corner, Campbell has it knocked away by Alleman. And for the third time in this quarter, in that corner, Alleman and somebody have been in a jump ball. And this time it's Bears basketball.
Crouch in for Lunt. Ooh, Lunt's hurting.
She's looking at her hand. Jammed fingers happen a lot in basketball. I hope that's all it is.
They really do hurt.
Skinner gets it to Bamey. Back to Skinner. Now to Alleman. Alleman cross court to Crockett. She misses again. This time she's going to get her own rebound out to Skinner for 3. That's short. And the rebound goes to Olivia Campbell. So Bears get a couple good looks, but their lead stays at 23. Campbell gets it to Crouch. Crouch is going to drive.
Oh, what a move. That was
But
a great move.
Oh, she took an extra step.
That was a really great move by Crouch.
The help defense that came over from Crockett forced her to take that one extra step, so the layup doesn't count. And Bears break the full court pressure to Crockett, now to Wells. Wells looking for some help, and it's going to be a jump ball. Campbell reached in and tied her up from the front. Crouch reached around from behind. The Bears fans wanted the foul on Crouch, but Campbell had the ball from the front, so it's a jump ball. Lainey Campbell bringing it to the front court after the Bears scored the first few points of the quarter, have gone kind of cold, but still lead it by 23. Olivia Campbell up top to Belknap. Belknap going to drive on Bamey. She'll have to kick back out to Lainey. Lainey near the center court circle. She goes to Crouch, foul line. Crouch drives, goes to the floor, and she's fouled.
That foul's going to go on Skinner, I believe. Yep, her first. Hunter coming into the game, replacing Crockett.
And it'll be a baseline inbounds play from the out of bounds for Belknap. She'll lob it in, clear up high to Merzlock. Merzlock will go to Olivia Campbell. They'll set the offense now to Lainey Campbell. Lainey Campbell inside to Crouch. And her shot's no good, knocked out of bounds by Merzlock. I think that might have been a travel again.
Yeah.
But they don't call it that time. But her shot was off the bottom of the rim, and she was just a little bit too far underneath. And the Bears come away with the ball. Skinner will go to Alleman out to Bamey, and the Bears set the offense. Now Skinner, 3 on the way. Yeah, oh, in and out. Easy rebound for Hunter, back out to Wells. Wells will dribble drive it to Bamey. Bamey for three, no good, and the rebound to Skinner. She is blocked, but she gets her own rebound. Back out Bamey. Bamey wide open for another three. No, rebound to Hunter, up and in. 3 offensive rebounds, and finally the USAA Phillips 66 long ball won't go, but the 2-footer from Hunter goes from the left side. Campbell already down the lane, no good. Rebound by Alleman. She'll get it out to Bamey. The Bears with the 25-point lead and the basketball. Up top, trailer. Alleman, 3-point shot, no good. Rebound to Lainey Campbell. She'll push it up ahead to Belknap. Belknap will stop and have to reset it to Olivia Campbell at the center court circle. She goes down low to Belknap. Belknap can't control the pass. Incomplete, out of bounds. Bears basketball. And I think we have a timeout. It's a 60-second taken by Marsh Valley. We'll be back on the SVI Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Reynolds. I work here at Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. I'm a family physician, medical school at the University of Utah. Then did my residency at the Family Medicine Residency of Idaho, and then after residency came here. I love the beauty, the place geographically here. I love the people, and I love that there's a certain type of get-it-done person that lives here and thrives here. Really any sports me and my family love. Jet skiing, being on the lake, ATVs, power sports, that kind of stuff. I think what I want you to know more than anything else is that I'm here for you, that I take that duty to you very seriously, and I want to provide you with the information or the guidelines that you need to make a good decision, and that I have your best interest at heart.
Today's broadcast is owned by SVI Media. Any reproduction or use of this broadcast without permission is strictly prohibited.
It's Bears basketball. It's Bears with a 25-point lead on the Bear Lake Memorial Healthcare scoreboard. As Skinner gets it to Wells. Wells will get it back to Skinner. Skinner will kick it to Pelto. Pelto will try the three. That's no good. Hunter with another offensive rebound. Wells, baseline jumper. That's no good. But the easy rebound and put back by Humphreys. So the Bears get a couple of offensive rebounds and push the lead to 27 at 47-20.
Foster came into the game for Lainey Campbell during the break.
And goes to Belknap on the foul line. She drives, she scoops, I thought it was going to score.
Yeah, I did too. Great move by Belknap. That goes on Humphreys, and that's her second. They have her for three. That is very possible.
Yeah, I think you gave one of her fouls to McKinley.
I think I did, and that I obviously didn't get changed.
And the foul shot by Belknap rims out.
All right, Lunt coming back into the game, replacing Crouch. And for the Bears, Skinner is replaced by Walker.
Belknap's second foul shot is good. It's only 5 points in this third quarter for the Eagles, and 11 points already in the quarter for the Bears. Pelto gets it to Walker in the front court. Walker, baseline Hunter. Hunter drives, kicks to Wells. Wells back outside. Walker, her three-point shot on the way, no good. It's short, and the Lunt with the rebound. 2:10 left in the third period as Olivia Campbell goes to Foster. Foster will dribble across the top and go to Olivia Campbell. Cross court, Foster. Foster lob inside Merzlock. Merzlock spins, tied up. Nice defense. Help side defense by Abby Humphreys. She came in from the backside when Merzlock tried to spin on Hunter. She just grabbed the ball and said, "Thank you very much. We'll take that turnover," as the alternate possession goes to Bear Lake.
Bastian in for Belknap.
Wells will get it into Pelto. Man-to-man, full court pressure, so Pelto will bring it up against Foster. Now to Humphreys. Humphreys has the ball knocked away from her, but goes right to Hunter. Now back to Pelto. Pelto around the screen, down the lane. Oh, what a pass!
Wow!
Boston Pelto! Assist of the game. That is a steelman type play of the game right there.
Beautiful pass.
For the easy bucket. 49, a 28-point lead, 49-21. Foster, three, no good, just off the front of the rim. Lunt's rebound and putback is no good. Hunter with the rebound. Now Pelto within the backcourt. She has it knocked away by Campbell. Gets it back in the front court now to Walker, and then to Pelto. Bears set the offense. Pelto to Walker. Walker around the screen, across the top. She throws it away. Humphreys was cutting, and Walker threw it to where the spot that she had just left.
Lainey Campbell replacing Olivia Campbell on the floor.
And the Bears lead it by 28 as we get near the end of this third quarter. And Campbell goes to Merzlock. Merzlock pump fake drive, shoot, no good, but she'll go to line. She'll shoot two. Merzlock has found her way to the foul line quite a bit tonight.
And that was a great move inside again. That foul on Humphreys, and that'll be her fourth.
And it looks like she's going to take a seat.
Yeah.
Merzlock's foul shot is good.
Alleman replacing her.
Those two replace each other down low, so if one of them gets in foul trouble.
And they both work their guts out underneath there. They're such powerhouses inside.
Merzlock misses the second. Hunter, she has become a rebounding machine these last few weeks and has been a really important part of this Bear Lake run down the stretch in district play.
In fact, she has 8 rebounds.
Walker will give it to Wells. Wells drives on Merzlock, hands it to Pelto down the lane. Pelto spins back to Walker. And now back up top to Allman. I think if Pelto doesn't lose the dribble a little bit there, she might have had an easy look at it.
Yep.
Wells down the lane. She'll stop, get everybody in the
Great
air. Pass to Allman.
Yes!
And the foul!
Wells with the assist. That foul goes on Lunt, her second.
That was just pure strength by Allman. She was fouled before she ever released the shot. She just threw it as hard as she could up in the air. It hit the backboard, came down in. And the foul shot makes it a 30-point game, 52-22. The Bears have only allowed 12 points combined between the second and third quarter after allowing 10 in the first. It was 17-10 at the end of the first quarter. Ever since then, it's 35-12 in favor of the Bears. And that's how you get to a 30-point lead with just 7 seconds. And Lainey Campbell backs it back out to Foster. Foster for three, no good.
Close.
And that's going to end the third quarter. The Bears lead it by 30. Led it by 20 at halftime. They lead it by 30 at the end of 3. We got 8 minutes of basketball left. We'll bring you those 8 minutes in 30 seconds right here on the SVI Sports Network.
Go here, go there, go anywhere with Phillips 66.
Live to the full with You Save Phillips 66, where your convenience is our pleasure.
Today's broadcast is owned by SVI Media. Any reproduction or use of this broadcast without permission is strictly prohibited.
AF Snake River
Yeah,
out
that's
there. We'd love to know what's going on there.
I would guess Snake River's winning. They should be the favorite there, but anything can happen.
Anything.
And it's not like those teams are really far separated, so you never know.
Bastion, Foster, Lainey Campbell, Lunt, and Merzlock on the floor for the Eagles. And the starting lineup for the Bears, Skinner, Bamey, Alleman, Crockett, Wells.
So I'm pretty sure that the Coach Wells is going to give him 2 or 3 minutes, make sure that interception of a pass down there. They're trying to get a towel, and Coach Josie Voris stepped in and stole it away. That's where the Bears learned their defense, from Coach Voris.
Yes.
But I'm guessing Coach Wells is going to say, okay, give him 2 or 3 minutes, make sure that this game is nice and put away before we take the starters out for the night.
There's no running clock in district tournament play, if any of you are wondering. So
Foster will bring the ball across half court. He goes to Bastion. She goes to Bastion. Bastion up top to Lainey Campbell. Now back to Lainey and to Foster. Foster goes to Bastion. Bastion to Campbell. Campbell has knocked away, taken away by Alleman. And Alleman.
Ouch. Oh, no. Please don't be hurt.
No, they're fine. I think Alleman is frustrated more than anything.
No, she's hurting. Her leg got bent underneath her pretty bad.
She had the steal.
And when she's acting like that on the floor, you know she's hurting because she is one tough girl.
She had the steal. She went to dribble, realized that she couldn't touch it or it was going to be double dribble, so she had to let it roll, and then that led to a collision and a sprained something or other. She's not walking on her right leg.
She's hurting. Humphreys is going to have to replace her.
So Alleman will come to the bench.
In the meantime, there's also a substitution for the Eagles. 22 Evans into the game. And I'm not sure who she replaced.
Foster looks like is not out there.
Okay.
Bears knock it away. It'll still be a sideline out of bounds play with 33-second shot clock for the Eagles. So Bastion will set the offense to Campbell. Merzlock spins back to Bastion. Top of the key. Looking inside for Merzlock. Nothing there. Looks. And finally Bastion will drive the lane, throw it up, get fouled.
That goes on Bamey. Her first.
And I'm hoping, just by watching the way they're playing, I'm looking at Alleman on the sideline, they're not acting like it's too serious, and I'm hoping that's the truth down there.
Bastion misses her first.
She'll have one more. The Bears lead it by 30 here in the fourth quarter. 7:15 left. And Bastion's second one is good. Bamey to Skinner. And back to Bamey. Full court, man-to-man pressure applied by the Eagles. Bamey gets it to Humphreys. Now to Bamey. Bamey around the screen. Stop, pop, miss it. Rebound, fought for, jump ball, Bear Lake basketball. The Eagles had it to start the second half. The Bears will get it on this first jump ball of the second half. It'll be a blob play, baseline, out of bounds. Humphreys to Skinner. To Humphreys in the corner, up top Skinner. Now the Bears will set a regular offensive play to Humphreys. Humphreys, cutter.
Great pass.
Nice pass. Skinner's done that a couple times.
Some of
Crockett
the prettiest.
missed, gets her own rebound, misses again. Merzlock with the rebound. What a pass by Skinner. And then Humphreys going to steal it away, but can't complete the steal as she steps out of bounds. Runs over the cheerleaders over there on the sideline and into the crowd.
That's a great hustle play by Humphreys. I just want her to be so super careful because she has 4 fouls.
Well, we don't want to hurt any cheerleaders.
No,
they got district tournament
That's
tomorrow.
right. We don't want anybody hurt anywhere.
Bastion's going to drive, shoot, miss, rebound to Merzlock. And her turnaround off the backboard and in.
I guess maybe a couple of those kids on the front row would be okay. No, I'm just
I'll
kidding.
give you a lip. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, we're just kidding. We love them all.
Most of the time.
Nice pass. Wells Skinner. Layup good. Assist to Wells. Bucket to Skinner. Nice pass for the easy reverse hoop. And the Bears back up by 29, 54-25 as we go under 6 minutes left. And Crockett almost had the steal. But somehow Merzlock ends up with it. She cannot make the shot. It's going to be Bear Lake basketball. Evans, I think, got that pass to Merzlock, but Merzlock couldn't finish.
Foster coming into the game for Lainey Campbell.
Bears ball. Bears lead by 29 here in the fourth quarter. Bamey will come into the front court, defended there by Bastion. And they finally call the foul as Bamey started to dribble past Bastion. Those two have been going at it all night, similar plays on both ends of the court. And they've had fouled each other multiple times that way.
Bastion with her third.
29-point lead for the Bears. Bamey with the ball. She gets it to Crockett on the foul line. Now around this double screen, Bamey falls, but she keeps her dribble, stands back up with it. She'll go to Crockett. Crockett spinning down the lane, kick to Skinner. Skinner drives, floater, yeah. Cortland Skinner, 31-point lead. And now Coach Wells going to his bench. Bastion In the corner to Lunt, down low to Merzlock, knocked away by Crockett, but Merzlock got it back and put it up and in off the backboard. It's been a bright spot for the Eagles tonight. She has now got 14 points on the night. And it goes to Wells. Wells looking for some help. She'll get it to Crockett. Crockett spins down the lane, then goes back up top. And Humphreys has it at the top of the key. Wells hands it to Bamey. Bamey loses it. Jump ball. Eagle basketball. So Coach Wells, I looked like he was telling people who was going to go in, and they didn't make any substitutions yet. So starters minus Alleman still on the court for the Bears. Pass goes to Lunt at the foul line, and she passes it to Skinner for the Bears, who gets the steal. Crockett to Bamey. Bamey will set the offense. She goes to Wells. Wells in the corner to Skinner. Now to Bamey. Now to Wells. They go to Humphreys. Humphreys to Skinner. Skinner will drive. Nice
Great pass
to Crockett for the layup.
Skinner has had some beautiful finds tonight.
You know what? She's really campaigning for that steal man of the game because she's had a couple of passes like that.
And if the baskets would have been made on all of those, man, she'd be double-digit assists by now.
Foster, that three
she was robbed.
In and back out.
That was a pretty
shot.
shot.
That hit every part of the rim like 3 times. Crockett with another easy layup. What a pass by Bamey that time.
Yep.
Bears running away, 33-point lead, 60-27. Timeout on the floor. It's a 30. We'll take it with them on the SVI Sports Network.
Our PT department is comprised of physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We also have pelvic floor that we do. We have very competent and successful providers that provide the best care possible. Physical therapy helps in multiple settings. As a hospital, we're really, really proud of what we are able to provide. It's an all-encompassing department that is very, very much needed.
Today's broadcast is owned by SVI Media. Any reproduction or use of this broadcast without permission is strictly prohibited.
Bears coasting down the stretch right here with 3:40 left. They're up by 33, 60-27. It's been all Bears in the second half. Skinner nearly has a steal again, but Foster will get it to Belknap. Belknap drives, scoops, no good. Rebound to Hunter. And here come the Bears. Pelto out there now. And to Humphreys. Humphreys will drive, kick it to Wells. Wells back out to Hunter. And Pelto misses,
close.
but the rebound and put back by Hunter, it's no good. And I'm trying to get some.
Bastion now with the ball, passes it to Foster.
A score from the other game for
Foster
you, real
to
quick.
Bastion. Bastion looking for the inside passes to Campbell. Campbell to Merzlock. Merzlock with the shot misses, and Hunter comes down with the rebound.
And now Pelto will bring the ball into the front court for the Bears. Over to Humphreys, and now to Pelto. Pelto to Wells. Wells gives it to Pelto. Pelto around the screen, and she's fouled. And now the Bears clear the bench after that foul. Hockey line change, everybody but Pelto coming out. Never mind. Is it Humphreys or Pelto? There's one of the two has to come out.
Humphreys is still
Humphreys
in.
is the one coming out. Pelto's like, hey, I was told that. No, it is Pelto. Pelto is taking a seat.
Okay, so Humphreys, Walker, Romrell, Lufkin, and Lloyd.
Lloyd with it after the inbounds. She loses the ball, it goes in the backcourt, and that's going to be a turnover. It will be Marsh Valley basketball, and hopefully we'll have you a score here shortly from the other game. Foster. So Marsh Valley, unless something, let's just not even say something miraculous. Marsh Valley will host the winner of that game going on right now between Snake River and American Falls. Marsh has handled business pretty easily against both those teams this year, so I expect Tuesday night for the Eagles to be back in town to take on the Bears. As Humphreys had the rebound, Campbell knocks it away, rolls off of Humphreys' feet and out of bounds. It will be Marsh Valley basketball. So the Bears
Roche in for Merslock. Merslock hurting a little bit, yeah.
And so now we can finally see what's going on with Alleman. The ice is on her ankle down there, so it was an ankle sprain. Hopefully she's okay.
Apparently that game is not live on NFHS.
Oh, that's a bummer. Belknap, deep three.
Oh,
yes.
there it is.
There's the USA Phillips 66 three-point make.
I've been waiting for that the whole game. That girl can shoot from anywhere on the court.
She pops the net, and it is still a 30-point Bear Lake lead, though, 60-30. Nice shot. She did that the other night quite a bit.
Yeah.
Kept Marsh Valley in that game here just about a week ago. Paisley Lloyd goes to Romrell. Romrell spins down the lane, but Campbell reaches in from behind and takes away from her. Nice defensive move from her. Lufkin fouls Campbell at the other end.
That'll be Lufkin's first.
So the Bears advance to the championship game, and so they're one win away from advancing to the state tournament now. Marsh Valley has work to do. They should be the big favorite Saturday night at home, and then they'll come back here Tuesday most likely. The winner of the game Tuesday night, if it is Bear Lake, will go to state. If it is Marsh Valley pulling off the upset, we'll do it again on Thursday night to see who gets to go to state. Campbell misses them both. Bear Lake with the rebound. Humphreys gets it to Lloyd in the backcourt. Lloyd will spin into the front court. Ball's tipped, but it gets it to Walker. Walker back up top to Lloyd. I'll give it to the Eagles. They haven't quit.
Yeah.
Lufkin has the ball knocked away, and Roche takes it away from her. She'll come the other way with it, and another foul.
Lufkin with her second.
That's the way to get yourself on the stat line.
I mean, and she's doing a great job on defense. She's where she's supposed to be. It's just how it happens.
So Roche will go to the foul line. Oh, so on that last possession, Campbell did make the first, so it's 60-31, and that one's missed. She'll have one more.
All right, and Evans coming in for Olivia Campbell, and Belknap is being replaced by who?
Miss not on our roster.
Number 14.
Long rebound off the miss goes to Lufkin, now to Lloyd. We're under a minute left as Lloyd gives it to Humphreys. Humphreys lobs it to Lufkin. Lufkin stopped her route. And the interception, and then Humphreys just steals it right back. She intercepts the pass right back, goes to Lloyd. Lloyd to Romrell. You can hear the Bear Lake student section celebrating the win now. And like I said, this was a big one because by winning this, Bears are almost guaranteed to advance to the state tournament now. As Lufkin loses the ball, Roche will come the other way with it. No shot clock. Foster with it. She goes over to Roche. Roche will drive the lane. Shot blocked by Humphreys, who comes down with the rebound. She'll come into the front court and then stop. She'll go to Lloyd. Lloyd out near midcourt. She'll go to Walker. Walker to Humphreys. Humphreys will go to Lloyd. Lloyd can now just hold on to it, and that'll be the end of the game. And your final score, 60-31, as the Bears take care of business against the Marsh Valley Eagles. And the Bears advance to the championship game. If you're listening from Marsh Valley, you've got a home game now, 7 o'clock on Saturday night, versus the winner of the game going on in Snake River right now. And so the Bears now have a few days off to rest up and prepare to try to win their third straight district title and advance to the state tournament. 2 years ago, they won the state tournament. Last year, they were runners-up to Sugar Salem. This year, hoping to get another shot at the Sugar Salem Diggers. Sugar's ranked first in the state. The Bears ranked second. These Marsh Valley Eagles will probably be there with them. They're ranked fourth. Coach Ken Wells coming on up, getting the headset on. We'll talk to him real quick, and then Lisa will give us the final stats. Coach Wells, congratulations, big win. I got to tell you, thank you. because I did not realize until yesterday, if you guys would have lost tonight, we got some problems. There's a dance Saturday night right in the middle of your basketball game. And next Thursday night, when you would have been playing the championship game, there is a home wrestling meet.
Yeah, I've noticed this thing, but I've also noticed that the girls are more inspired. They love spending time with their boyfriends.
So they want to go to the dance instead of playing a basketball game.
Thought about throwing the game just to keep them away, but it didn't work.
Congratulations. That's a big win. That means you're one win away from returning to the state championships. And that's where you have a goal at the beginning of the year, I'm sure, to get there and have a chance to play for that trophy. So congratulations on the big win tonight.
Hey, thanks. Well, we set goals early in the year, and everybody on the whole team, we want to win a district championship. Well, it takes a 3-game winning streak. You've got to win 3 in a row, or you can get uglier than that, but we just prefer to win 3 in a row and be done. So we've done 2 of it. Well, now we got to refocus and get ready to see who we play next Tuesday at home.
Yeah, we're trying to find a score from Snake River tonight. We can't find one. I would guess it would be Snake River coming out of that matchup, but you never know for sure. And whoever it is, they have to now travel to Marsh Valley. Marsh Valley will host on Saturday night, and you'll wait for the winner of that game to see who comes here Tuesday night. I would guess it's these Eagles coming right back. I'll tell you, tonight, I don't know if it was an intentional defensive strategy. Last time, a week ago, when Marsh Valley came here on senior night, Belknap had 22. She was red hot from 3. You did not let her get loose until late in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, she hit that one deep one at the end, but we work on things. No, we don't just make layups at practice. We talk about things, and we go. So we went over some things, and the girls executed really well, and they battled, and it was good for us.
Belknap went from 22 last time, just had 4 this time. Anything you can tell us? It looks like a sprained ankle for Alleman.
Yeah, I think she's okay. She was acting like she was dying for a minute, but I think she's got it under control now. Little ice will help, and we got a little rest, so I think she'll be all right.
It's good to have the 5 days off now. 4 days without a game. Play on game day 5 next Tuesday right here, so that should help her get nice and healthy.
Yep, get her back to full strength. She just got over being sick, so it's one thing after another.
she's had her challenges, but she's a senior and she's a tough girl.
Oh, yeah.
Come Tuesday night, she'll be leading the team out there on the court.
Yep.
What a complete game. We've said this a couple times recently. Hunter is a rebounding fool. She has come so far in rebounding. I think she was maybe your leading rebounder again tonight.
She had 11
rebounds.
I bet Sean, we figured both at least had 10, and about more than half of them were offensive.
Yeah, and right there in that stretch, right at the end of the second quarter, it was 23-16. They scored to cut the lead to 7, and all of a sudden, next time I look up at the scoreboard, we're going to halftime 36-16.
Yep.
You ended on a 13-point run, and at least 4 of those points, if not more, were second-chance points because of Hunter getting an offensive rebound.
Yeah, at least it might have been 6 or 7. She was tough on the rebound. Once she gets her hands on it, she's got it. So it was good.
The other highlight for me tonight, Skinner had some passes that were like highlight reel passes. She was seeing the court so well tonight.
Right before Peyton and her came out, she threw into Peyton, and Peyton jumped, caught it, laid it up, soft as could be. It was a great catch, good throw. It was fun to see.
Yeah, they're doing well. And, of course, Hallie, Miss Consistent, she had another great night, led the team in scoring again with her 17. You're raising a pretty good young lady there off the court as well.
You got to be at home with her. She bullies me. She's mean.
Good.
I got 3 daughters, and they gang up on me. They're mean.
Good. She shows it on the court. She plays hard. A little bit of foul trouble early. I heard you look at her and say, Hallie, that's 3. Be smart.
I yell at her, and you watch her. She glares at me.
She learned that from her mom, I'm guessing.
Yeah, she acts just like her mother.
But congratulations. Another fantastic game from her. So congratulations advancing to the district tournament. You get to host it here at home. Yep. And we'll see you Tuesday night.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach. Yep. Cannot say enough about enough players. I know I'm always going to feel like I'm going to leave somebody out, but this team just plays so well together.
They really do.
It's hard to single anybody out. Bamey, 10 points tonight. What a fantastic night for her. She's the ball control. She's the one out there, that calms the team down, that sets up the plays, that calls the plays, and just a great night for her as well. So give us some final stats, and then we'll say goodnight.
Okay, for the Eagles, Merslock with high score, 14 for her tonight. 4 for Belknap, 4 for Bastion, 2 for Olivia Campbell, 6 for Lunt. That's their 31 points. They shot 29% overall. They were 9 out of 26, 34% from the 2-point, 1 out of 8 from the 3-point line, and 9 out of 17 from the foul line. That's 52%. They had 24 rebounds total in the game, 5 offensive, 19 defensive. They had 13 turnovers plus the 16 steals by the Bears, which is 29 total turnovers. The Eagles also had 9 steals from the Bears. The Bears had 8 turnovers, so 17 total turnovers for the Bears.
And it felt like there was one series that between the two of them, the two teams, that was over half of each team's turnover.
I mean, there was where they exchanged the ball at least 3 or 4 times.
On that one
each.
change of possession, it was wild.
Yeah. All right, for the Bears, Wells, 17 points for her tonight. Crockett with 10, Bamey with 10, 8 for Skinner, and 5 for Humphreys, 4 for Alleman, 4 for Hunter, 2 for Pelto. And the Bears shot 41% overall. They were 19 out of 38, which is 50% from the 2-point range. 3 out of 15, 20% from the 3-point, and 13 for 17, 76% from the foul line. The Bears with 37 rebounds, 11 of those go to Hunter, and she had 5 offensive and 6 defensive rebounds. Just a fantastic night for her. Skinner, we recorded 2 assists, but I'm here to tell you that she had some of the most absolutely beautiful passes I've ever seen tonight. And if the shots would have been made, she'd have probably, like I said earlier, been in double digits on the assists.
She
had some beautiful passes.
Like wraparounds.
Yeah, between
threading
the legs.
The needle. It was just impressive. Fantastic night for the Bear Lake girls. Yeah. When you're facing the number 4 team in the state, and you're winning by 30 and it feels comfortable and you really don't even have to try in the fourth quarter, that says something. And I'm not trying to dig on Marsh Valley at all.
No, they're
this
a
is
great
good team.
Yeah.
This is a team that'll go up there, win a couple games at state. I wouldn't be surprised to see them bring home a trophy, either third place or consolation trophy up at the state tournament.
Be cheering.
They're a good team, and we'll be cheering them on because they're fun to watch.
Hopefully they'll be cheering us on. Maybe they won't. I don't know.
The Bears are just playing phenomenal basketball right now, and it's fun to watch.
Yeah.
All right, that's going to wrap it up for us. Join us Tuesday night. This is the next girls broadcast for the championship game right here from Bear Lake High School. And tomorrow night in a radio-only broadcast from Snake River. Steeton pushing the buttons back in the studio tonight, doing a fantastic job as usual. Ray and his beard has got the weekend off. He won't be back in action until Tuesday night, running the camera for us right here at the championship game. And back in the studio tonight is Kathy.
Yep.
So thank you to the Henry family for keeping us in line. Ray here and Kathy at the radio station. And for everybody else on the SVI Sports Network, this